Peterson, how did we get to this point of the match? Let's take a look at our Geico Championship recap.
Dave. Match number one, Tommy Jones playing the deep inside line, catches a nice Brooklyn break, and he outlasts Brad Angelo 179-161. Then in match number two, Tommy Jones taking on the #1 player in the world, Jason Belmonte. Still playing the deep inside line. Tommy Jones with a couple of huge breaks like that trip 4-9. He was able to put together 2 3-baggers, and he would beat Jason Belmonte 221-210. And in the last match we just witnessed, Tommy Jones changes bowling balls, moves to the extreme outside part of the lane, strings a 4-bagger together, makes the difficult 4-10 split in a second, and he takes down Bill O'Neill 225-220.
Setting up our championship match between two great PBA superstars. 53 career titles between them. Duke and Jones.
Ready?
Crossing over Brooklyn. They got that break as we just saw in the Geico Championship recap. And that good luck continues, Randy, in this game.
Well, and I think Tommy Jones will be the first person to tell you that Bill O'Neill bowled a better game than he did the last game. But Tommy was still victorious. He hasn't made the most consistent shots throughout the telecast today, but he's gotten enough breaks and he's made enough good ones. And he's capitalized on some... Whoa. He's capitalized on some mistakes from his opponents.
Tape way off the mark there. 1-2-4 up for Norm to begin his match.
And in the words of that guy that did that baseball game, just a bit outside on this shot here. And then Norm immediately goes to the tape, and you can see it just missed it at the bottom. And that ball right there was kind of like a wet bar of soap coming out of your hand, all 3 fingers at once.
Watch it. Head pin stands open, early frame for Norm Duke.
You know, that's something you don't see a lot with Norm. He doesn't change to other bowling balls to shoot spares. He normally goes with the same ball he uses on his strike ball, just flattens his hand out.
The average to qualify, become the top seed. The PBA Bear Open. Only Walter Ray Williams Jr. with 47 titles. Earl Anthony's 43, more than Norm's 38. His incredible Hall of Fame career.
Last title came in the Mark Roth, Marshall Holman PBA doubles with Les Malott.
Recovers nicely, but the 9 still stands.
Pretty good shot here by Norm, and you can see that that ball goes right by the 9 pin, almost leaves a solid 7-9 split. And again, Norm goes to that same ball that he attempted to shoot the 1-2-4 with. That's not a plastic ball. That's a reactive ball. With a lot of friction in the middle part of the lane, and you know, that's where the players started. Game one, we saw Tommy Jones way in there, we saw Brad Angelo playing in there, and we saw Jason Belmonte playing in there. There's a lot of friction in the middle part of the lane right now. I still think Bill O'Neill's 220 the last game was probably the best game that we've watched on television today.
Jones love to make it 2-0 against Norm in title matches. It's not the way to go, though. 2-4-10 split. Wow.
Tommy gives us a little bit more room to the right. It looks pretty good off his hand, and he just doesn't get back up to the head pin hard enough to get the 2, the 4, and the 10 pin out.
nicely. How about that conversion?
That
was good. Well, made the 4-10 the last game. He makes the 2-4-10 against Norm here in the second. And this is what keeps you alive when the lanes are demanding. Changing balls once again.
Two 7 baby split.
Pretty good shot. Again, the adjustment would be a little bit softer ball speed or moving just a pinch to the right with feet and target. As the ball comes in light, almost gets the good break of tripping the 2-pin out of there, but pin falls a little bit short. The only strike in this game thus far, the Brooklyn, thrown by TJ in the first.
Not this time. 2 stands, open frame. Tommy Jones returns the favor, Randy.
Makes the difficult 2-4-10 on the right lane, misses the easy 2-7 baby split on the left lane, and that's enough to drive a professional bowler crazy. Norm Duke going with sinister. Let's see if he can make a better shot here on this right lane.
Took the lead on the bench, but that doesn't hurry up, and watch out.
Tape, please.
For the washout. 1, 2, 8, 10 washout for Normie.
I mean, this ball looks like it's just going down the lane on a sheet of ice. It just never turns over. Did the same thing in the first frame. The only difference was he didn't have the 10-pin standing with it. Now he has a 6-count washout, and he's back to the tape. It's like game 1 all over again with Tommy Jones.
That's what it feels like.
Remember how many times Tommy went to the tape, and Tommy was able to survive. He's climbed all the way up the ladder, and he's in the title match.
This has the feel of a grinded out championship match today. Can Norm cover? Yes! Washout, no problem for Norm Duke. That's a big spare.
Great shot there by the wee Iceman. This is how you draw it up. Head pin into the 10-pin. Ball takes out the 2 and the 8. Perfect.
A moment to check in with the Columbia 300 fun facts. As we said, 3rd all-time in titles, also 3rd all-time in TV wins. Number 100 today. His average coming into the summer swing, 228.87, 110 appearances on TV. His title match average, 233.29. Randy, I mean, money player. That's amazing. Need another look at it. All 10 down for Norm.
Likes that left lane, that's for sure. Norm Duke gets to finish the match on that left lane, but needs to figure out what to do on the right lane. It's a beautiful shot here. That soft touch. And the 6 caving the 10 out. Norm, 51 years of age, still using man weight, as they call it out here, 16-pound equipment.
There's 10 down. Has he ever used 15 pounds? Walter A. Williams Jr. has gone to 15.
Walter A. has used 15 for quite some time. Norm, I don't think, has even given it consideration. He's going to stay with man weight.
Because?
He likes as much weight going through the pins as possible. Norm, especially when he's playing his straighter shot, that down and in shot, he needs that extra pound to kick that corner pin out. I was throwing 16 pounds for a while, and man, you know, there is a difference, but it also takes a toll on your body as well. You'd be amazed at how much easier it is to throw 15 pounds.
Left lane, bingo. All 10 down for Tommy Jones.
Those are two spectacular shots back-to-back by Tommy Jones. Makes the ball change, a little bit of an adjustment with targeting, and then comes back and makes two really, really nice shots back-to-back. The lead is now 12 pins for Tommy Jones. Duke, with a strike here, can cut it to 2.
Good frame. That looks better.
Oh.
And pin.
That was really good. A little bit left of where he was when he was missing the head pin. And that ball kind of skated all the way to the pocket, leaving that ringing 10. But this is much better.
Watch it. Boom. Caught the side with a grunt upon release.
Get it off the sheet. Come on.
Sixth frame. All 10 down for Norm. The Hall of Famer told us yesterday he's going to wait until the smoke clears to evaluate his amazing career. He'd like to add to the legacy today. He's got to beat Jones first.